A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Court grants woman protective order against Rajon Rondo. According to a recent article in the Louisville Courier-Journal, Rajon Rondo threatened the woman with a gun, threatened to take her children, and torn their video games off the wall.
He even yanked the woman's son outside while holding a gun. Rondo's actions have now led a judge to grant the woman a protective order against him.
Rajon Rondo allegedly threatened his ex-girlfriend with a gun. The NBA player was granted protection by a judge after a woman filed a protective order against him over the incident.
The woman, named as Jennifer Batchelor, alleges that Rondo threatened her with a gun, a grenade launcher, and a handgun. The NBA has yet to name Rondo as a suspect in the case.
However, the NBA is gathering more information about the incident. The incident started after Ashley Batchelor, the mother of 2 Rondo kids, asked her son to do the laundry for her while she was playing video games with him.
The two began arguing, and she accused him of breaking things. Batchelor tried to defuse the situation, but Rondo responded by yelling that he would kill her.
She eventually filed an emergency protective order against him. The woman also alleged that Rondo has been abusive in the past.
She claims that he once threatened her with a gun in front of her children, threatening them with the weapon. She claims that the woman was terrified and ran to the police, and that the former NBA guard was unable to stay away from her until she brought their children to safety.
Rondo, however, surrendered his guns to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, which is the reason why the police were not called to her home. A protective order has been issued against Rondo after an alleged incident between the two occurred.
The protective order is in place for Rondo to stay at least 500 feet away from Ashley while his 2 children are with her. Ashley was awarded temporary custody of the children, and Rondo has been ordered to surrender his guns to the court.
While this incident continues, the NBA is trying to learn more about the circumstances behind the alleged incident. The Cleveland Cavaliers point guard allegedly smashed a plate in front of his daughter, ripped a game console from the wall, and destroyed several things around the home.
The alleged incident resulted in Rondo storming out of the home with a gun. Rondo allegedly abused the family, including his daughter and son.
Though he is known for his cerebral play, the volatile behavior may be his way of proving himself. Rondo yelled at children for being afraid of him.
The incident took place Monday, when the NBA star yelled at children outside his home for being scared of him. The children were reportedly terrified of Rondo, who pulled them outside and yelled at them.
The Batchelor didn't intervene, because she feared for her life. Rondo eventually left the home after his parents arrived.
Rondo has been a member of the NBA since the 2006-7 season. He has played for the Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, Sacramento Kings, and Chicago Bulls.
The NBA hasn't commented on the accusations. While Rondo's team has not announced any disciplinary action yet, there is a possibility he will face disciplinary action.
Teams looking to sign him will likely take the allegations into account. Rondo did not immediately respond to messages sent to him by ESPN.
If he's suspended, he's unlikely to receive any compensation. The alleged attack occurred last Monday at a home in Brooklyn.
The NBA granted Ashley Batchelor protection from Rondo following the incident. It's unclear whether Rondo's actions were related to the incident or a related crime.
While Rondo has not been charged with a crime, he has been ordered to turn over his guns to the court. The investigation is ongoing.
But for now, there's no reason to panic. Ashley Batchelor claimed that her son was terrified of Rondo after the basketball player returned with a gun.
After she asked Rondo to stop banging the window, she complied. Then, she brought her son, Pierre, to the back door.
Rondo then yanked the boy outside, yelling at him about his father's gun and his fear of him. After this incident, Rondo was let back in the home by her parents.
Afterwards, Gentry tried to get Rondo to let the children out and he was arrested. In a court order, the judge ruled that Rondo violated Ashley's protection order.
This protective order requires him to stay 500 feet away from her children. The court ordered Rondo to turn over his guns to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
The protective order does not indicate the level of violence but merely serves as a temporary order until the parties can argue the case. Rondo ripped video games out of the wall.
After getting into an argument with his son, NBA superstar Rajon Rondo ripped a video game console out of the wall. He then took the console downstairs, knocked over several water bottles, and smashed a teacup plate.
Then he started cursing and throwing things around the house, including trash cans and landscaping lights. Rondo's actions prompted his mother to file a protective order against him.
The NBA star's longtime partner and mother of 2 children, Ashley Batchelor, recently filed an emergency protective order against her ex-husband. She sought the order because Rondo threatened her with a gun and ripped a video game console out of the wall and smashed other objects in the house, including a coffee cup and trash cans.
She also said Rondo ripped her video game console out of the wall and smashed outdoor lights. The alleged incident occurred after Rondo, the father of the boy, told the woman that he would kill her son if the girl did not comply with him.
Michelle's son Pierre was frightened and brought downstairs by Rondo. After Rondo yelled at the children, she called her parents, and he left the home 15 minutes later.
The gunshot was a result of Rondo's anger and frustration over the incident. The NBA is aware of the alleged incident, and is working to gather more information.
Ashley was awarded temporary custody of their 2 children and has a protective order against Rondo. The NBA has also banned Rondo from coming anywhere near the former partner.
In addition, Rondo has been ordered to temporarily surrender any firearms he might have stolen. This is a dangerous situation that he must avoid.
The woman who witnessed the incident said that the NBA star was yelling and threatening the woman and her children while he pulled the child outside with a gun. The mother said that she was so terrified that she called police.
Gentry said Rondo left the house when she told her to call her. After Rondo left the house, the woman was able to calm the children down.
Rondo yanked son outside while still holding gun. The incident unfolded on May 12, when Batchelor's ex-husband yanked her son outside while still holding a gun.
She tried to talk to him, but Rondo responded with a series of abusive yells. Then, 15 minutes later, Rondo returned to the scene and banged on the back door with the gun.
In a state of panic, the Batchelor followed his orders. But she claims Rondo yanked the boy outside and yelled at him for being scared of his father.
The incident prompted Batchelor to file for a protective order, and a judge backed her. The father of the son told police he was angry with his son for being afraid of Rondo.
When he heard that the boy had an axe, Rondo allegedly threatened the mother and her son, yanked the boy outside, and yelled, "Go get your fucking son," and yanked him outside. When his daughter asked him to stop, Rondo replied with, "Go get my fucking son." Despite Ashley's pleas for mercy, the 2 went back to their respective rooms.
The alleged incident took place at the house of Ashley and her children, according to reports. Rondo is suspected of banging on the window with a gun and ordering the children to come outside.
The father reportedly yelled at the children for being afraid of him. Ashley was not able to intervene because she thought Rondo would shoot her, she claims.
Meanwhile, Rondo has been ordered to surrender his firearms to a court and stay away from her for a certain period of time. A protective order was filed against NBA point guard Rajon Rondo after his former partner Ashley Batchelor claimed that he threatened her by pulling a gun on her last week.
Batchelor claims that the alleged incident happened after she asked her son to do laundry while Rondo was playing video games. Rondo then became angry with her and yanked the son outside while still holding the gun.